Ha ha, you suck. I'm sorry, but that'll never get old to me. It happens just enough, and I get to call it out. It makes me happy. So thank you, Trey.
Wrong bank.
Right button, wrong bank. The stuff we do, the stuff we trip over in our professional lives. All right, this is how do I normally do this? You threw me off with the wrong bank. Oh, it is time to leave your worries outside and laugh with us here inside the treehouse at a number of things, including sometimes you hit the wrong goddamn sound effect, and that's okay. Thank you, Trey. Coming up I'm Dan O'Malley. He's Trey Trenholm. We've got Rebecca Black in here today. Quit laughing at me, Rebecca.
It's like an omen for the day already.
Yeah. It's okay. We're gonna get on track. It's all good. Coming up today, I've got something special for you, Rebecca. I have a feeling you will be standing in line to get into overnight horror camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sold.
Also, millennials and minivans. I'm not expanding any further at the moment. Just let that wash over you for a moment. Birthdays, of course, and Gen Z wants our hand-me-downs. That's all coming up probably today inside the treehouse. Before we get to any of that, I need you guys to help me. I need your help to settle a debate I'm having inside my home.
Tara's right.
I agree.
How dare you both?
I'm a woman. I gotta stick with my girl.
You haven't even heard the scenario.
I don't need to. She's right.
Shut up. I really think I'm right on this one. I need you to hear me out. And
okay.
Please God, somebody
you out.
take my side. You're just not going to listen.
No. I mean, I'll listen.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do then. Since the two of you have clearly already decided which way you're voting on this,
Dan, I will listen objectively, and I'll give you an honest answer.
Well, seeing as how you both have revealed yourselves to be straight ticket voters, I'm now going to remove details out of this and just give you the situation.
Is that a good idea?
For my purposes, yes. This is the only way where I feel like I can get some truly unbiased opinions out of you two on this specific situation.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give you the situation. I'm not going to tell you where I fell on this and where Tara fell on this. You just give me what you think is the correct answer. If I was to tell you, I'm going to give you the business or I'm going to show you the business, what do you think that means?
Business is like, I'm going to give you a fistful of this, buddy. Yeah?
Uh-huh. Yeah. And then what would you say is, I'm going to show you the business?
I don't think I want to know.
Trey, which real quick, I love how you're like twirling your hair on that one. He's like, I don't
want to see Dan's business.
All right, Trey, show him the business versus give him the business. Your interpretation, please.
If you're going to give him the business, I think you're going to screw him. Mm-hmm. If you're going to show him the business, flash him.
Okay.
They're both essentially a threat, right? Of some sort. One is
coming from Dan.
And the other one is like I'll show you.
Okay, so now the full context. A couple of weeks ago, when we got stateside, Bella, our little Chihuahua mixed dog, right? One of the things we do when we go stateside is we get her a new chew toy. So we got her this new like crinkle squirrel chew toy that's also got a little squeaky inside of it. So when she's really excited in the morning, like she's ready to go outside or she's ready to eat breakfast, she gets after that squirrel. And it always puts a smile on our faces because it's really cute. Mm-hmm. And Tara one day sees Bella getting after this plush squirrel and she says, "You get it, Bella. You show it the business." And I just started cracking up. She's like, what are you laughing at? I said, well, you don't show them the business. She's giving them the business. I said, if you're showing them the business, I kind of feel like it's like you're a flasher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Dan, we sided with you.
Yeah. Look at that.
But I had to explain it so you would be on my side.
Good thing it's inconsequential.
No,
right? Like if it was a real something or another, I'm definitely going to have to side with Tara. This means nothing in the game of your relationship. So I'm fine with siding with you on this one tiny thing.
Shit, I didn't think about that. Since it really doesn't matter, it really doesn't matter. So it's a hollow victory on my part.
Totally is.
She still gets sainthood.
Lost.
What's that, Trey?
She still gets sainthood.
I know this isn't right because while technically you guys said she's wrong, it's still super adorable. So
right, it's cute. Like I can absolutely picture her being like, "Oh, you're showing him the business." Like that's so cute.
Whereas if I say it, then I'm in jail.
Yes, creep alert.
Creep of the week. Dan showing him the business. Call the popo. Oh, God help me. Okay.
I mean, we tried. We tried to support you. You're welcome.
I mean, I just assume when she shows you the business, that's foreplay.
Yeah, then I'm all for it. Yeah.
Right. It's good for you at that point.
Or on all fours.
Really? You just couldn't help yourself.
Yeah.
I dare you to say that to Tara's face.
What?
Her getting on all fours. Is that what you just said?
I was talking about Dan on all fours.
Oh, I was like, that's so inappropriate.
Are you not?
Trey?
No.
Are you not wise to the Dan strap-on jokes?
I mean, I think we vaguely have referenced them, but I immediately went to. Sorry.
No.
Oh, I get it. No, Trey skips over that step and goes right to role reversal.
Correct. Okay. Thank you.
Because the easy thing would be that.
Yes.
Trey just shoots way past it, and then it's me on all fours, and it's a pegging joke.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's nothing funny about making fun of Tara.
That's why I was like, "Whoa, dude, that's a little far."
No, he will bust me all day, every day, without a doubt.
So will she.
Yeah, damn it! I walked right into that one. Usually, I set you up on that. That was completely unintentional. God damn it! Okay, all right. I need to get off this.
That's what
that one was on. That one was on purpose. Thank you very much. All right, Jen. Thank you for settling the debate, which ultimately gets me nowhere. But thank you. So Gen Z apparently wants our hand-me-downs. Last week, I saw the story where a sweatshirt at Costco was such a throwback that the kids today had to have it. Esprit.
Yeah.
The clothing brand from back in the day, Esprit. It was just a sweatshirt at Costco, and Gen Z went absolutely nuts for it and bought all of them. It's just a cream-colored sweatshirt with the multicolor Esprit letters across the chest. And they just went ape for it and bought them all. Now, look, I understand nostalgia is really big right now, and I don't know really why, unless it's just, trends are cyclical. But I don't really know why Gen Z is so big on 80s and 90s stuff.
It's because they can't think of anything on their own. They have to steal our stuff.
Well, they have
no creativity.
They brought back the mullet. I mean, and I say this having worked in the kind of the secondhand clothing world for a bit. I mean, you have to understand, Affliction is popular again.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Ed Hardy is popular again.
Oh, please God, no.
So
trucker hats, Von Dutch.
Mm-hmm. Everything we hated, was douchey 20 years ago. They love everything that was douchey over the last 50 years. They seem to love.
Yeah, because like the mullets and the mustaches, whenever I see the kids today like that, it takes me back to when my sister started dating, and all these guys today look like all my sister's ex-boyfriends when she was like 14.
I won't even lay the I'm going to lay the facial hair thing more millennial. That seemed, I feel like, or maybe it was Gen Z. I don't know. That's a trend that I can't speak to because I can't grow a mustache.
I was about to say, can you even grow one? That always seems the reason for the hatred of facial hair is because you can't actually grow anything yourself.
It's jealousy
Yeah,
on
I get it.
some level.
I get it.
Look, I like for me, I don't know if this holds true, but it's a very basic theory, and I have not thought a lot about it. But Trey kind of falls into this, which is most guys today, almost no matter what their age, but older especially, millennials, Gen X, men, almost all have facial hair. For those that can grow good facial hair, it seems like they do. Whereas those that can't kind of just understand it and go the Trey route, which is, I'm not a beard guy, so I'm just going old school. I am clean shaven, and I'm going to work out and have an awesome square jaw, unlike the neck beards. Am I wrong?
No.
Nailed
it.
Yeah. I mean, I shave once a week. I mean, that's just
I'm so jealous of that. I don't think you even understand.
I am too.
This is 3 days. I mean,
it looks like you have nothing there.
I don't. I literally, and half of what it's gray, anyways. But I literally, I mean, I'm just not a hairy person. I have very little arm hair, leg hair, anything. But I cannot. It takes me 2 weeks to grow what a lot of guys can do in 3 days.
Amazing.
I can't believe I'm looking at you with a 3-day-old shadow that is barely a shadow. Like it looks like the after of someone who just got a shave.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Most guys have a 5 o'clock shadow that for me would be 3 or 4 days without shaving.
Jesus Christ.
Not fair.
So yeah, I kind of feel like the guys that can grow really big kick-ass beards, they do, and more power to them. I'm kind of in between. I've never tried to go like the big bushy beard thing because to me it just seems inconvenient, and I don't want to sleep on it, and it smushes up in my face and
you get food in it.
I have nothing against mustaches and beards. What grosses me out though is when you watch someone with a mustache, a really big, thick mustache or beard eat, and then they get shit in it. It's gross.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that. Yeah. Literally no one.
I will say this, though, and I am well on the record as having said this. If you are going to go the mustache route, it better be good. And I don't mean it needs to have a flourish on it that looks like you're a boxer from the 19 teens or anything like that, putting your fisticuffs up where it twirls and things. I'm just saying, if you are going to grow a mustache, it needs to be full and manly. It's like basically, if you can't get at least in the same ballpark with a Tom Selleck, then don't even bother.
I agree with that.
If you resemble more 70s creepy porn star, then just don't do that at all. But if you can go, the Selleck route, by God, rock it. All right, so Gen Z wants our hand-me-downs. They want the Esprit sweatshirt that sold out. What is something that you would like to give Gen Z? I'll start with clothing, because if they want all of our old stuff, they want the Esprit sweatshirt. They want, I swear to God, the same Reeboks that my dad wore in 1988 are now popular. It's the old school white Reeboks with the green lettering and the Union Jack flag on it. I saw that at DSW the other day, and I was like, oh my God, they're there.
Yep.
If I wanted to, I could cosplay my father. So it's a very weird thing. So I started thinking about, okay, fine. If Gen Z wants all of our old hand-me-downs, I know one thing that I would love to see them wear and look really, really stupid. Get some old Z Cavaricis, put those on, walk around.
Heck yeah.
No one looked cool in those. We thought we did, but no. Going back and looking at those, hell no.
The Z Cavaricis were the ones with the label right down the crotch, right? And it was like a white long label. So it always looked like your fly was open.
Yes.
And we thought that
Absolutely.
was awesome in the 80s. Like I had
It
a pair,
was.
they were purple, and I thought they were totally kick ass.
I
But
had
then I looked like my underwear were hanging out all day.
I had a black pair, but because I couldn't afford the Z Cavaricis, it was some off-brand. But it was the same style where it was
Yeah.
like the sort of the parachute-ish thigh portion, and then it tapers at the knee. So it's like a less flashy version of hammer pants, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, wear those. Because if you want to look stupid, we'll make you look stupid.
So wait, is that the point of this? What we're passing down is to make them look stupid?
Yeah.
They do
Oh
that
man,
themselves.
they do.
They do, but I want them to go full stupid. Like the Z Cavaricis, they're already doing it with the Jinkos. Some,
They like mullets. What else are you gonna fucking do to them that's gonna make them look dumber? I mean, you can give them a book and say read out loud.
They don't know how to read.
I would actually something else a little more abstract, although very tangible. I would give them some of my blood. The reason why is because I'm warm-blooded, and all the Gen Z and the Gen Alpha kids these days are constantly wearing sweatshirts everywhere they go. It's like it's like they're chihuahuas. If they take it off, they just start shaking and crying or something.
I saw some teenage girls walking around yesterday, all of them in hoodies.
Yeah.
It was 102.
Yep. That's the look right now. And it's got to be an oversized hoodie where you can't see the shorts, so it looks like you don't have pants on.
Look, I do that on my own.
But you really don't have pants on, I assume.
I don't. That's because I'm telling Tara I'm going to show you the business. This segment of the Treehouse is brought to you by Cook DFW Roofing and Restoration. For your free roof inspection and property review. 833-COOK-DFW. 833-COOK-DFW. The website, cookdfw.com. And I do believe this is Rebecca's first appearance back inside the Treehouse post Cook DFW roof job.
That is correct.
Yay, Rebecca.
I did it, you guys. I called them and I got my roof fixed. There's no more hole in the roof.
Yay. And you
Are
didn't
you
have
guys
to get a whole
proud?
Brit. I am. I'm proud and a little surprised.
It took me long enough.
Yeah. And the good news was, like you were worried about, they didn't come at you with saying, oh, you have to get it a whole new roof. They're like, no, we can fix that.
No, they were awesome every step of the way. And I wish I could remember the guy who actually came out to fix the hole because he was freaking phenomenal. And after he was done, he comes back down to the front door and he literally showing me pictures of the work that he did step by step. And I'm like, I've never had anybody do that. That was freaking phenomenal.
If you want that same treatment,
Yes.
if you want the Rebecca Black treatment from Cook DFW Roofing and Restoration, you call them right now. 833-COOK-DFW, or again, that website, cookdfw.com. They'll show you some fun photos of things you never thought you wanted or needed to know. But there it is. All right. Speaking of things that you never thought you needed or wanted to know, so I gave you a couple of my suggestions on hand-me-downs for Gen Z. So I need to ask you guys what you would like to give Gen Z, because they want our hand-me-downs. I'm more than happy to give them. Because I know you both pretty well. I'm gonna start with you, Rebecca.
Okay, so I was looking at it as something that I want to hand down to them so that when they're making these products, I too can participate and wear and buy.
Oh.
And I am going with the super duper low rise jean. I'm talking the Britney Spears jean. They're the most comfortable things on the planet. Yes, they look hot on women, but they're also comfortable as hell. Gen Z is doing it wrong with the high-waisted garbage. Get that
preach.
out
Yes.
of
Oh, yes.
here.
Right
Yes.
there. Oh, you
Who
climb
knew
on
I
top
would
of
benefit
Show
both
show
people?
some thong. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't
let
even
it-
care. I don't need to see the thong. I just need to
Whatever.
not
Yeah,
have
accidents
jeans
happen.
digging
We get
into
it.
my
Yeah.
gut.
Yeah, no, it's right here. Only thing missing from that was you standing on top of the
Listen.
pulpit and hands
There,
up.
there is not a guy that is listening to this that is disagreeing with you. We
No.
all hate the mom jeans. We want the low cut.
Bring
yes.
it
Like,
all back.
I love that you guys are into it for the hotness level. The ladies are just into it for the comfort level. That's it. I don't need stuff digging in places that it doesn't need to dig into. And the low rise prevents that problem. So let's bring back those Britney Spears low rise.
Yes.
Amen, sister. Yes. You get something that we don't hand out often inside the treehouse, Rebecca, and that is a treehouse salute.
Ah, my
Congratulations.
first. Thank you.
Yes. All right, Trey. What would you love to hand down to Gen Z?
I would like to hand down to Gen Z. In the late 80s, early 90s, Coca-Cola came out with a clothing line. Now, this was not, it's like, yes, it was sold at Sam's and Walmart. And this was not, the retro shirts, the cool t-shirts or anything else. This was stuff like this.
Okay, I love that shirt.
I
would wear that.
It was scarring. It was a sweater and it was scarring.
It's like Ronald McDonald meets Coke.
This was actually like I searched images high and low. This was actually a decent one. I couldn't find the really ugly shit that they actually had that my dad bought for me. But that is what I would give them, is let them enjoy the Sam's Club Coca-Cola sweaters.
So I had, one of these days I need to rummage through some of the old photos that I know my mom has somewhere. And maybe I'll just tell her to do it and it'll give her something to do. She'll probably appreciate the project. I too, Trey, was subjected to the 80s Coca-Cola product clothing line. I know for a fact there is a photo of me either 85 or 88, either 1985 or 1988, one of those two. It's a photo at Disney World. It's a family photo, which means, of course, it's me, my mom, and my sister, because dads take the photos back then. So it's a family photo, and I am wearing, I got the shoes, the socks pulled up.
Sweet.
Shorts, of course. A red Coca-Cola t-shirt with it's red and white, so it's a red shirt and white Coca-Cola logo across the chest and the 3 stars underneath it. And for a hat, I am wearing, because it's Disney World, a Goofy hat with the floppy ears.
Of course.
And my sister's wearing something not all dissimilar, because she's doing the girl version of it with the tight rolled jeans and also a Coke shirt. And it's one of the most 80s photos there is. Oh, God, Trey, what did you just pull up? I see something off in
someone
the
said, speaking of old pictures of you, someone sent me this yesterday.
Oh, no.
Look at baby Dan.
No.
Oh, my, I didn't even recognize you, Dan. That looks like a whole different person.
What is that shirt I'm wearing? I don't remember that shirt.
I don't know.
Hey, look who it is in the background. It's Trey. You can actually see Trey over the girl in purple.
Trey.
Yeah. Right, fat me.
We all have a fat me.
That's okay. Well, that's skinny alive Russ.
Yeah.
Skinny alive Russ.
Healthy.
Which is the more important, skinny alive?
They kind of go hand in hand, I think.
They really did.
that was vain
laugh.
Russ who actually cared about his appearance.
Yeah, that was very different from drunk and bloated Russ.
Yeah. I only knew skinny Russ.
Yeah, he's very skinny now. In fact, he's powder.
Just bones.
Yeah. I don't remember that. I don't remember that shirt at all. But that was that would have been probably 04, somewhere in that range.
05, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like a tire track of sorts across the
I don't even
shoulder.
recognize that logo. Does
I don't
anybody
either.
recognize?
MAT something.
I have no idea. I beats the hell out of me. All right. Anything else you would like to give to Gen Z?
Big giant helping of shut the fuck up.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right. Well, let's take this opportunity then to segue ever so casually into birthdays. Today is Wednesday, January. Jesus.
I went with it. I was like, yeah, it's January.
Yeah, it's 100,000 degrees outside, but sure. Maybe it's more wishful thinking. All right. Today is Wednesday, July 29th, 2026. Let's celebrate today with some birthdays. In the land of perpetual summer and heat advisories. Okay, here we go. Birthdays today. Martina McBride is 60. Country music superstar known for hits like Independence Day, A Broken Wing, and this one's for the girls. Best known as Ted Mosby on How I Met Your Mother, Josh Radnor is 52.
The worst part of that show.
It's interesting how a lot of like ensemble shows have sort of someone like that.
Yeah.
And even though he was the main focus of it, he got like the character just kind of grated on you after a while, didn't it?
Yeah, he was the absolute worst. He was so desperate to like get married and have a family. And I'm like, so then do it. Stop dumping everybody. Just do it.
It's interesting. I saw a story a couple of weeks ago about How I Met Your Mother, and someone called it like one of the best sitcoms of all time. And clearly that's it. That's an opinion. I would not rank it as one of the best sitcoms of all time, but I will say it's one that I thoroughly enjoyed whenever I watched it, and it has some really memorable stuff. Not the least of which is Neil Patrick Harris as a womanizing Manhattanite, despite the fact in real life he's gay. And that, to me, just kind of added to it because it showed how good of an actor he is, one, and two, how funny it was just to kind of know all of that and still watch it and buy in.
Okay, but question, which came first? The Harold and Kumar movie where they made Neil Patrick Harris like the uber like ladies man or whatever, or did How I Met Your Mother take that and run with it? Because that's how I knew it from Harold and Kumar movie.
Yeah.
Way before that.
Right, that's what I thought.
Yeah, so basically the show just kind of ran with that. I think you're right, Trey. I
just rewatched that show, by the way, so it does not hold up.
Oh, the show or Harold and Kumar?
No, the show. Gotcha. How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, I disagree.
Yeah. I don't think
you liked it, Trey.
Yeah,
there was.
I watched it probably a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Really,
all the way through. I liked it.
Oh,
there was part of the story I read a couple of weeks ago was that, and this is no shocker because we all did our time working for large media companies. Some of the executives at CBS didn't get the slap bet. The slap bet inside How I Met Your Mother was one of the great running gags. It's, to me, How I Met Your Mother is not one of the greatest shows of all time, but it has one of the greatest running gags of all time in a show, which is every so often they would revisit the slap bet. And there were 5 slaps, I think it was, that Marshall got to dole out to Barney. And they were so much fun. The buildup, the tension, the payoff, all of it. And apparently the executives at CBS didn't want him to do it because they didn't get it. And it just seems so fitting for idiot media executives going like, I don't get it. Well, of course you don't. You're an a-hole in a C-suite office.
Yeah, it's not made for you.
Yeah. You don't like it because you're Barney. But I love that gag. I love the whole slap bet thing. It's so brilliant.
Yeah.
So other birthdays today. Josh Radnor is 52. Will Wheaton, another classic. He is 54 today. Jesus Christ, we are all old.
Yep.
Star of Stand By Me, Star Trek: The Next Generation, which is one of Trey's favorites, and a beloved staple in geek culture. So big as Will Wheaton was so big on Star Trek: The Next Generation that it turned into a recurring character as himself on The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Which he nearly didn't. I was reading which that is one of my all-time favorite sitcoms, and he nearly didn't take that role. He had to have someone. Yeah, he wasn't going to do it, and he had to have someone who was like,
take the role. Dude.
I mean, he's had a whole nother career just based off that character.
Yeah. And their new spinoff show, I think, just started airing on HBO Max, the one where Stewart saves the world or whatever.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but it's actually gotten pretty solid reviews.
I'm very curious how that one plays out because it's like you're coming from that 3-camera world into an HBO series. So like does the comedy translate like it should, if that makes sense?
No, absolutely. When
It looks
Trey and I watched,
interesting.
I don't
Yeah,
think
when
Chuck
Trey
Lorre
and I
would have
watched-
done it
yeah.
if it didn't.
yeah, when Trey and I watched the trailer a couple of months ago, we were like, I don't know, but I'm intrigued. So yeah, Will Wheaton, 54 today, and going back to like him, in Stand By Me, and one of the other rando movies that I remember him from where he gets killed is Toy Soldiers. It was Will Wheaton. Any excuse I get to bring up a random movie. This was back in the 90s when you had these random. I don't know why the 90s were so obsessed with prep school movies. Because in Texas, that is not a thing. We don't understand it. Maybe that's part of the reason why Trey's doing his Vulcan eyebrow. It's like a Northeast thing with the prep schools where you send your kid away.
Those are military schools.
Some are military
Clearly,
schools.
you
but
never
some-
gotten threat with Harlingen.
No, I didn't. I did not get threatened with that. No. But I mean, if you think about like Toy Soldiers is one of those movies in the 90s. You had Will Wheaton as one of the stars. You had Sean Astin as as the star of it.
Mhm.
It's these kids at a prep school, and it gets taken over by drug dealers, as you do.
It happens.
And they fight back. But so Toy Soldiers, random movie, also co-starring Lou Gossett Jr. So that movie, Prep School, Dead Poet Society, Boys Prep School,
St. Mark's.
School.
Yeah, it's true. It is.
Yeah, St. Mark's, Jesuit. Yeah, but those kids got to go home.
Not
Those
all
are
of
just
them.
really. Because to
Yeah,
me,
they-
those are just private schools. I knew a bunch
Oh
of
no,
people
St.
that
Mark's
went to
has
Jesuit.
living, like some people live there the entire semester.
Oh,
There's a girls'
Okay.
school that's like that too
Hockaday.
in Dallas. That you
Hockaday,
can
yeah.
either live there or go home.
It's their sister school. Yeah.
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, so I didn't know that they had living quarters at those schools. I just thought they were just straight private schools. School Ties with Brendan Fraser, where it dealt with religious discrimination because he was Jewish, but really kick ass
Anti-Semitism.
at football. Yeah. Which, by the way, the bad guy in that movie, Matt Damon. I had totally forgotten about that.
Really?
Go back and
Huh.
watch School Ties. It's got Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, what's his name, who plays Rip in Yellowstone, which, by the way, they're all
Cole
three.
Hauser.
Cole Hauser, thank you.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, they're all in Good Will Hunting. Tara and I just rewatched that the other day. That holds up. Love that movie.
It's a good movie.
And then Casey Affleck as well. But yeah, all those prep school movies. I don't know what it was with the 90s and boys prep schools. It was so foreign to me. And like all these parents like to ship their kids off to live away. It's like that seems so weird, but whatever. Made for interesting movies. All right. My favorite birthday for today, saving for last. Steven Dorff is 53. Rebecca, I'm going to apologize to you right now as a disclaimer.
Okay.
But because of the Avengers Doomsday trailer last week and the Deadpool appearance over the weekend at D23, Comic Con, whatever,
Mhm.
with the Avengers stuff, it's been on our mind a lot lately.
Yeah.
And Steven Dorff is in that world because he was the bad guy in the very first Blade movie starring Wesley Snipes. Which was
Yeah.
actually one of Marvel's first movies.
Yeah.
And that movie still hits hard.
I've never seen it.
I've definitely
got-
seen it.
I just got chills, Trey. You need to see Blade.
I've seen multiple Blade movies.
I've seen all
Isn't
three.
there one with Ryan Reynolds in it? Like the second
the
or
third
third
one.
one? Yeah. And
That's
then
the
Jessica
third one.
Biel is in another one. Yeah, I've seen all those.
They're both in the third one. Yeah. So
Okay.
the one with have you seen any of these movies, Trey? Okay. So like in Deadpool and Wolverine, when Wesley Snipes shows up as Blade,
hmm
when there's that banter between Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, and Wesley Snipes, I mean, that goes back to Blade 3.
Right. No, I understood all that, but
Yeah.
like I've never seen all of the movies.
And it's interesting because Ryan Reynolds in that character in Blade 3 was very much the beginnings of Deadpool, that style character where it's someone who's like an action badass, but he's foul mouthed and whatever.
Mhm.
Like at one point, because he's a vampire hunter, he's chained to a floor This is the first time he got in ridiculous shape. That was when he hit the Men's Health cover, because this was right after Van Wilder. He's chained to a floor and he's telling this vampiress, he's talking to her, he's talking all this shit. And he refers to her as Rebecca Earmuffs. He refers to her as a thunder cunt.
I feel like that's a compliment, though.
I guess it could be.
I think so. That's a powerful name. You can call PC all day. Because I can bring the thunder. I can bring the... I'm not saying that, but...
Oh, my God. I didn't think we'd come up with your Halloween costume today, but... Or a spinoff of Thundercats.
I would watch it.
Oh, God. This segment of the Treehouse is brought to you by our Patreon. Yes, we have one of those, like most everyone else does, but ours is better. Patreon.com/treehouseonair. Patreon.com/treehouseonair to sign up and get more Treehouse in your life today. A couple of different options to choose from. You get bonus content, subscriber-only episodes, video, all right there. Go to patreon.com/treehouseonair to get more Treehouse in your life. I'm Dan. Trey. She's Rebecca. All right, this one's special for you, Rebecca Black. Here we go. Southern California is getting a 12-hour overnight horror camp.
I'm in. Sold. Done.
I knew it. I knew you would be. Camp Coffin Creek is a 12-hour immersive horror camping experience featuring roaming slashers, 3 haunted attractions, survival games, scavenger hunts, outdoor horror movies, and overnight tent camping.
Oh, wait, the tent? Can you give me a cabin?
Maybe that'll be an upgrade.
This is the VIP section, please.
Well, you're more into the glamping horror,
yes.
I guess. All right.
I need air conditioning.
Performers may physically interact with guests throughout the experience. It's in Chino, California. It's actually happening in about 3 weeks. You got August 21st, 22nd, 28th, and the 29th. It's 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Tickets are required. Ages 13 and older. Guests ages 13 to 15 do require an adult chaperone.
Sure. Tickets
and official information are available through Nightmare Rising Haunted Attraction.
Ooh.
And part of their marketing says, do you think you could survive an entire night inside of a slasher movie?
Here's the problem.
Oh, boy.
It says the actors may be physically, interactive with the guests. The problem is the first guest that's going to knock the fuck out of the actor.
Yeah. That's a very real.
Likely.
Mm-hmm. Camp Coffin Creek is a 12-hour immersive horror camping experience. The roaming slashers, haunted attractions, survival games, scavenger hunts, outdoor horror movies, and overnight tent camping. This sounds like one of those great ideas, like you just pointed out, Trey, that could go bad quickly. I don't know how they regulate that though when it comes to, because I've never done a haunted house or anything where the actors are allowed to somewhat physically interact with you. I've always been to the ones where it's like, they're not going to touch you.
Yeah.
At the worst, they might tickle your leg as you walk by, but they're not going to like tackle you.
Yeah, because don't you usually have to sign like a waiver for that to happen, for you to be able to be touched or whatever?
Yeah.
But one of the problems is, and why you don't see them that often is, you scare the crap out of somebody, you don't know what they're going to do. And sometimes they will kick, scream, punch, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So
one of my favorite internet videos of all time is the one in a school where a guy's wearing a horror mask, pops up out of a trash can to scare his buddy, and his buddy cold cocks him right back into the can. I mean, that's it right there. You don't know how someone's going to respond.
Yeah. There's also that there was a social media trend where like the wives were hiding in the shower behind the curtain and making noises while their husbands were peeing, and their husbands punched them literally in the face. And I'm like, what do you think is gonna happen?
Yeah, it's careful what you do, because sometimes there are unintended or unexpected consequences.
For sure.
And
Yeah,
I've always been. Go ahead, Trey.
If you're one of the actors, I would go like the Jason route and at least have, or no, who was Hockey Mask?
Jason, he had it.
Yeah,
Jason, yeah.
Jason.
Yeah, I would go that, except I would update my Hockey Mask to more of the full head one.
Like a helmet, like a full-blown
Yeah.
helmet.
Yeah.
Just in case somebody tries to give you a concussion.
Someone is. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
it tracks.
if you're really going to scare the crap out of somebody, and especially, it's not like you're talking about a haunted house where you're talking about 3 to 4 minutes and the person going in
Right.
there knows. You're talking about 12 hours, and I'm assuming they're going to pop out at various spots where you're not expecting it. So people will start swinging.
Yeah, I would need to wear the dog attack suit where it's nice and thick. So if somebody is to punch me, it's not going to hurt as bad.
Oh, that makes more sense. I thought you were saying that's what you would wear as one of the guests of the
Oh
camp.
no, if I worked there, I would be like, give me that attack suit so that I can't be harmed.
That actually makes sense. Because you're not going to be able to run very good in that.
No, not at all. It's a slow burn.
You're going to look like the kid in Christmas Story.
Yep.
You fall down and you're just stuck. You just look like a scared turtle.
Yep.
I can't remember what it's called or where it is, but I'm sure we've all heard of it. We've talked about it on various forms of radio or whatever. The haunted house that exists where no one has ever finished it, basically.
Yeah.
It's like part competition, and it's apparently so horrific, the things that they actually do to you, that I don't think anyone's ever actually completed it and stayed and gone through the whole thing. But it involves things like basically being bound in latex up against a wall, so you breathing through a straw kind of a thing, and just other really horrific things that I'm not even sure if they're allowed to talk about, maybe because of non-disclosure agreements. But that's the one I'm most fascinated by. I have absolutely zero interest in doing it, because you're basically just signing over any sort of consent, and you're just saying like, yeah, you get to torture me a bunch.
Yeah, that's weird. You're paying somebody else to torture you. Like, that's a thing, apparently.
Like, that's not so much a haunted house. You're just a member of Congress.
Right.
If you go to like the ball stomping emporium kind of a thing, yeah. That doesn't sound so much like horror as it is just weirdos getting off on stuff.
Maybe that's what it's about, Dan. Maybe we missed the memo.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
I just assume that's like a Friday night for you, Dan.
There it is. Thank you, Trey.
I knew it was coming. What's your weapon of choice, Dan?
The business.
I was going to say ball gag.
Good luck keeping me quiet. I will chew through that thing. Thank you for hanging out with us inside the Treehouse today. If you loved it, do us a solid. Share it with a friend, coworker, loved one, hated one today, or share it on social media. Hit that share button from your favorite listening platform, and together let's grow the Treehouse Show. We will see you next time right here inside the Treehouse.